Hello VC, your roving reporter, Plastic Eric, here for another Plastic Soundwave video of my trip to Portland. This time, I went to Millennium. This is in Portland. A little bit different experience. The first place I went to had a lot of restrictions because it was actually in Vancouver, Washington, which, thanks Mark for pointing that out. So Washington has a little bit different rules. So, you know, there was only so many people allowed in at a time. And I lucked out. I came in at a time where I didn't have to wait outside. So I tried to get that done as quick as possible. And I showed those albums that I picked up. So these are the albums that I picked up at Millennium. Fontaine's DC, band out of Ireland. I recently got Doggerel. So this is their latest album. Though they did show, they had a live album of these guys that I saw out there. But I wanted to get this album first. So I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet, but really excited about this one. Great freaking band. I'm getting to the end of getting all my King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. They had this one. Let me see if Paper Mache Dream Balloon. And they always have really hard titles to remember, even though I love this band. So I'm giving this one a shot. I haven't heard anything off of it. So I'm just hoping it sounds as good as all their other stuff does. And, you know, with this here, I only have like 3 of their albums left to get all their studio albums. This is one of them. And I hope it does well. It's on orange vinyl. I'll crack it out when I get home. And then the other one. So the only one I need to get from King Gizzard right now is Ottomans. And I heard that that's the worst one of their albums, and because it's just some demos and stuff that they just hadn't released before. But this sounds like it'd be interesting to me. I already have Murder of the Universe, which has some spoken word on it, and I believe this has spoken word on it too. So I'm looking forward to listening to this one as well. Okay, this is a band called Washed Out. I'm looking for a different album by them, but I figured I'd get this one too. It was a decent price. It was under 20 bucks. Something that I'll go into a little bit more here in a second, but I wanted to get the other album from this guy, but I figured I'd get this one. Or not this guy. It's a band. I think it's a 3-piece band. Just really weird, dreamy electronic music. You can barely tell what he's saying. I have not heard any of this either. So this is one I'm looking forward to sitting down and just listen to what it sounds like. This is his earlier album. And I've been looking for some Grand Funk. So I picked up a reissue of We're an American Band. And yeah, it was a band that never really heard that much of. I heard that they were huge. I got Closer to Home. Found that to be a great album. So I wanted to pick up some more Grand Funk Railroad. So I picked up this reissue. Not too bad, 25 bucks. But definitely looking forward to listening to this. And then Millennium did have some used records. And they're all kind of mixed in together, but that place was actually really weird. It was like a big maze in there. But I picked up this Grand Funk Railroad. This was a used one, and it was only like 6 bucks or 15 bucks. Sorry, 15 bucks. And so I haven't heard any of this either. So I'm looking forward to giving this a good spin when I get home. And so, yeah, and I've decided I'm not going to go to Seattle because I realized Portland, I don't have to pay any sales tax, and I'm not going to have to spend gas money to go up there to Seattle. So I'm setting off Seattle, I'm just going to be digging here in Portland. I might have my buddy has a friend that might be getting rid of some records that I can go check out. And I'm going to go check out, because there's a couple of particular albums I have been looking for. And I'm going to hit some stores today to see if those are also being, I can find those albums in those places. But there's an area of Portland that's just stacked with record stores. So I could almost seems like walk from one to another, see if I could try and find what I'm looking for. So Portland's a great place, no sales tax. So I've been able to get a decent amount of records for not too much money. So until next time, it's not just about the music.